Well, hey garden friends, it's Destry. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I know it's the new year, 2025 is already upon us, but I would be remiss if I didn't share with you some of my holiday decor and of course show you a few of my houseplant collection as well. So let me go through and share with you my 2024 Christmas decorations. Starting in our main family room, I like to put this little space heater out every year. It mimics the look of a real fireplace and makes the family room really cozy. Here's a close-up of some of the ornaments here on our family room tree. I like to add lots of ornaments that have family pictures on them, and I get those from Shutterfly every year. And then of course we also have some heirloom ornaments and some new things this year as well. I grabbed this cute little paint palette from Michael's this year and also the little box of crayons. They had some really cute art-related ornaments this year. This little greenhouse ornament was also on my Christmas list this year and came from Amazon. Next up is the credenza around our television set. I like to style these side shelves. These crackle candles are from Valerie Parr Hill, and stay tuned to the end of the video and you'll see them all lit up at night. I'm adjusting this little snowflake here. That was just a thrifted find this year. Another thing I like to do is add some wrapping paper to these clear shelves. That way it kind of blocks out what's behind there and just kind of adds to the styling. And of course over here we have some houseplants, this gorgeous jade that I've had for many years, kind of a draping pathos. I forget the specific variety of this one, and some other really fun plants in this area. I really like how this little trio of baskets worked out for my plant stands here, and I like the different variety of the plants that I styled in this area. But of course the star of the show in this area is my antique table with my Christmas cactus on it. Now my Christmas cactus has been putting forth a few blooms. Last year it bloomed tremendously, and this year I'm getting not as many blooms. So I think this summer I need to put this back outdoors so that it really can soak up all the sunshine it needs in order to produce more blooms next year. In this area, we've got the majority of my houseplant collection, including some monstera, some philodendrons, I don't know, just lots and lots and lots of beautiful plants over in this area. So here's a quick peek at some of my collection. Now, because I'm running that little space heater occasionally in this room, I'm also running a humidifier in this room to help these plants not get too dried out for the winter season. This beauty tucked back in here is a Thai constellation, which is a variegated monstera and a little bit more rare and one of my favorites in the collection. These plants do so well in the south-facing window, and I truly believe they actually do better because they're all grouped together like this. On this little shelf, I've got a Thanksgiving cactus and a ZZ plant. And then rounding the corner, of course, more plants over in this area. This is another Christmas cactus that I propagated from the mother plant. And then this one I believe is called a silver sword. The leaves on the one side have a silvery finish to them. Now, one way you can tell whether you have a Thanksgiving cactus or a Christmas cactus is the roundness of the leaves. So if you can see, these ones are very rounded on the edge. So that is a true Christmas cactus. Here we've got a rattlesnake plant. I just love the pattern on the leaves. So fun. And in case you were wondering, yes, I really do need all these plants. This is another vining plant that I've propagated successfully many times. Now in this growing rack, I need to clear out most of these houseplants. This is where I'm going to be doing a lot of my seed starting this season. So these plants are doing really well right here under some grow lights, but unfortunately I'm going to have to find some different places to put them when I really start getting going on my seed starting. This was a caladium bulb that I found in my greenhouse. I thought it was dead, but I planted it up and it seems to be thriving. So you can see some amaryllis bulbs in here, some jade plants, aloe vera, lots of different things, even a paperwhite bulb. And yep, one more Christmas cactus that's showing off one gorgeous bloom. So here's another Thanksgiving cactus. Can you see the difference in the leaf structure? Let's talk about the amaryllis I've been planting this season. They are doing so well. This is the area where we usually put our Christmas cards that we receive. I just put them here on the Venetian blinds and that just works for us. Over here is another main growing rack that I have. I actually went through a tour of this in a recent video, and I have lots of pretty things here, and this amaryllis bulb is doing really well, so I'm going to put it on this little stand that I made. Check out this really cute lantern I got from Valerie Parr Hill this year. It's flanked by these gorgeous reindeer and of course all my amaryllis. Now these are all the ones that I've tried to get to rebloom for me, and this whole area is looking very festive and fun. Here are the couple of the paper whites I planted, and then I like to add cinnamon sticks around my home. It just makes everything smell so good. Isn't that snowing lantern just so much fun? I absolutely loved that she came out with those this season, and I was lucky to be able to snag one. So this is what my hearth is looking like. One of my amaryllis is putting on a bloom. You can see it here. It's kind of a small one, but it's going to bloom for me, so I'm excited about that. And then this is a wreath I think I got last year at Target. These twinkling trees are also Valerie Parr Hill. And then I got this new garland this year from Amazon. It's supposed to be the Real Touch kind, and it kind of has a rubbery feeling to me, but I do like the full look of it here on my mantle. Over here we've got a little peperomia, and then I have these lit branches that come on every night. This one needs straightened up, but they're really fun and they look really pretty at night. So stay tuned for the end of the video where I'll be showing you some of these things at nighttime. I've got a few more paper whites here that hopefully will be pushing some blooms soon. This is just a little vase of faux greenery, and then I just recently repotted this plant here. I really like this antique side table that I have here as well. Another thing that's worked out really well are these picture rails, because I can change out what I display for each season. And then for the couch, I added some Amazon pillow covers here. A few of the smaller pillows I had from last year. These are really nice though. They're kind of a velvet touch. And a little blanket on the back. And then I do have to cover the couch with a couch cover because of the mud that the dogs bring in. These candle lanterns come on automatically every night. And then I've got my fiddle leaf fig and just a little spider plant back here in the corner. I did something different with this little vintage shelf this year. I encircled it with some garland and kind of made it into a wreath, and then just styled it with a few things that I had. And then below that I have another one of those light up branches, and then this really gorgeous houseplant. Does anyone know the name of this one? I don't know if I remember, but it's a really pretty one here. In the opposite corner, I found the dogs lounging on this rainy, cold afternoon. Milo is taking advantage of this chilly day to take a little nap here on the chair. And then I've also got some wall decor here. This little shelf is one that I style for all the different holidays, and this is what I put on it for the holiday season this year. Max has decided to join the house tour and giving us a little stretch here. Another way I add color to my home are these little rugs. I got these from Target this year. I really loved the tree one and the little plaid one here in front of my front door. In my entry nook, this is the little tree that I styled here, and I really wanted to go with kind of a romantic vibe, so I added lots of bows. Bows were very trendy this year, and I really went all out with them. On the bottom of the tree, I used a little scarf that I found at the Goodwill and a small piece of fur fabric. Isn't it pretty? I love the way it turned out. So this is our kitchen, and I will tell you I didn't put like everything away for this tour. Like, this is real life. This is what our kitchen looks like. But I did want to show you a few things that I added to just kind of bring in some of the holiday spirit this year. One thing I do is change out this little crock for our utensils, and I found this little black top hat at Michael's this year and thought it would be perfect to add to the kitchen on either side. I also got this knife block here from QVC, which I thought brought in those green colors. And then, you know, again, this kind of just a working kitchen utility here. But then on the edge here, this is where the kids did their gingerbread house, and we have kind of a little hot cocoa area. And then I popped a little command hook here with a little wreath above the sink. I also like to style with some hand towels. So these two here I got, I think, at Target this year, and the latte one I've had for a couple years. I also just included this little spoon rest that has kind of a Christmas theme. Another thing I like to do is change out the rugs in my kitchen. So again, these are a few from Target. So now it's evening, and I just wanted to show you some of these pretty things all lit up. I did get these candles this year from QVC. These are from Harry Slacken, I believe, and they're just really pretty. I really like this area at night. And then my romantic bow tree does two different modes. One is a cool and one is a warm. So here I'm just showing you the different lights that it does. And this one is from Kim Gravel at QVC this year. So there's the cool lights and the warm lights. Isn't that fun? And I love these twinkle trees. Again, Valerie Parr Hill. They look so pretty at night, and they come on automatically. I really like, you know, things like that you can just set it on a timer and it just comes on for you. Well, guys, I hope you've liked checking out my 2024 holiday decor. Please go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. If you need me, I'll be hanging out in my Oregon yard. I'll see you next time. Bye.